Melinda.
Public speaking. Now this wasn't my very first choice on the classes that I wanted to take this quarter. I only actually had 2 classes to take this quarter to receive my degree in the dental assisting program, but I needed a total of 12 credits in order to get my military insurance. So I had 10 credits. I was okay, so what class can I take? I wanted to take a nutrition class because that was one of the prereqs for dental hygiene at Pierce College, but they weren't offering that this quarter. And then I couldn't think of what class I wanted to take. I was looking through all the different colleges that I was applying to, and I saw public speaking, and I was like, well, they're offering that quarter, I guess I'll take it. So I signed up for it. I'm like, oh, I'm horrible at public speaking, I don't want to do it. I was like, oh, I'll be fine. And so I come here the first week of class, and I'm like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this. Dropping this class went through my mind so many different times, and I was like, I'll just drop it. I already submitted my letter saying that I'm a full-time student. They'll never know. But I was like, well, I actually need this class if I want to apply to Lake Washington for the dental hygiene program. I might as well just get it over now. And then I kept in the back of my mind, drop this class, and I never did it. And then later on, it was too late to drop the class. I'm stuck. So I would ask other students if they've ever taken public speaking. They'd be like, yeah, I love that class. I made so many different friends. We're so comfortable with each other. We go out to lunch. And they said they loved it. I was thinking, oh my God, these people are crazy. How can you love a class so much? So, month into the quarter, I'm starting to enjoy the class. I'm like, what's so great about it? I love it. I love everybody in there. So I started to get I was going to ask for extra time. I started to get to know everybody in the class and got into my comfort zone. I did my speeches. I was nervous. I had my sweaty palms. But eventually it all faded away. So today I'm doing my portfolio speech. The things that I want to talk about today are my favorite speeches, some of my thoughts of the week and my readings, and some things that I've learned in class. So speech 1 was on my significant other, and that was my sister. I wanted to talk about her because she was my only sibling. And I said something in my speech saying that I was raised by my grandmother and she was raised by my mother, and I was talking about why we're so different. I forgot to mention that we grew up in the same house. So I forgot what rubric it was, and someone wrote on there, oh, so sad that you're separated from your sister. And I was like, well, we lived in the same house, and I was like, I forgot to say that. So I thought that was funny when I saw that on my rubric, and I told that about my sister. And then another speech that I really enjoyed was my demonstration speech. As most of you know, I did on brushing and flossing your teeth. Why I enjoyed this one so much is because in the dental program, I give oral hygiene instructions so many different times that I could do this speech almost in my sleep. I've said it so many times in my program and at work. So I felt really comfortable delivering this speech. And it was easy and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed giving out all the free goodies that my dental clinic provided. Another speech that I enjoyed, I think I enjoyed all of them actually, was speech 3, which was the past speeches. And I did mine on D. Snyder. What I really enjoyed about this speech is I had no idea who he was. I had no idea that he delivered this speech in court. When we were given the assignment to do a speech on a past speech, I kept thinking, I was like, I don't know who I want to do this on. I was asking my sister, and she's like, do D. Snyder. And I go, who is that? And she ran to the computer and showed me a picture of him. And I go, Melissa, these people are going to be laughing at me when I put this crazy guy up on the board with this makeup and crazy hair. And she goes, no. So she pulled up his video on YouTube and showed me part of his speech. And I go, wow, it was a really good speech. I would never expect anything like that from him. So I did some more research. I read his speeches online. I watched some videos of him. I watched some documentaries about him talking about his speech, and I thought it was very interesting, and I learned a lot. And I was very proud of it because before the speech I had no idea who he was and what speech he gave. So I like that one a lot. Speech 4, Why You'll Hire Me. I like this one too because I am at the very end of my quarter. Even though I already have a job working as a dental assistant, I don't plan on staying there forever. I'm going to school to be a dental hygienist, so I will need to look for a new job in the future, and I feel like this would really help me because I actually didn't go through an interview at my dental clinic, which I thought was kind of weird. I did my internship there, and they just offered me a job, and I just came and filled out paperwork. And I thought that was really something that probably shouldn't have happened, even though that they know me. I feel like maybe I should have still been interviewed by somebody, but I'm glad. I love Seymour Community Health Centers. Speech 5 was on the see, I don't remember because I didn't even actually do it on the speech that we did. Yes, live community speeches. Before the speech, I don't think I attended one live community speech before that. That was with Dr. Phil. We went to the orchestra at TCC. That was only one, and I felt like I couldn't elaborate so much on that because I didn't know. It was about Beethoven. I didn't know a lot about him. I chose to do periodontal disease because on my demonstration speech I was so comfortable talking about oral hygiene. I was in my comfort zone, so doing it on periodontal disease put me back into my comfort zone since I knew so much knowledge about it. So I want to talk to you about my thoughts of the week. So the very first week, as I said, I thought about dropping this class. I was so nervous. I wanted to drop it. I didn't want to be here anymore. I didn't want to know everyone's names. So I said, I'll stick with it and let's see how it turns out. Week 4. This is one thing. This is the only class that I've taken that is in 1 quarter in length, that I've known everyone's names in class and have known a little bit something about them. Even my math class that I'm taking this quarter, Math 107, I know one person's name. I don't know who I sit next to. I don't know anyone's name. If I were to pass out papers, I'd be like, is this you? Who's your name? I only know the girl's name. Her name's Pam, and that's because she asked me to turn her homework for her because she was going to miss class that day, and so I had a paper and I saw her name on the paper. So, but she sits way back behind me. I don't know anything about her. I know her name's Pam. But the only other classes that I've known people's name is in my dental program because I was with those people for a full year. So I think that's something really great about this class, that he makes up us getting out of our chairs, shaking people's hands, making us get in groups, and repeating everyone's name. It's helped me a lot, and it made me feel a lot more comfortable, and I wish other classes would do that too. So another thought I had was, I'm really excited my mom arrives from Hawaii today. So I kept calling her, Mom, did you book your ticket? Did you book your ticket? And she goes, no, I forgot to, because she has this obsession with fishing, and she's always fishing. And she never booked her ticket. So in week 7, she finally booked her ticket. And she comes today. I haven't seen her in over a year. So usually visits every summer and every Christmas. But last Christmas, she wasn't able to visit. So she's coming. So I'll get to see her tomorrow, so I'm very excited for that.